What's going on, guys? This is the Wisdom Matrix. In this video, I'm going to explain, show you how to become one with everything. I've made videos like this before. Well, I made a video like this before. Videos too, really, but really a video. But this is a more in-depth explanation because the last one didn't really go too in-depth with it because I don't know, I wasn't really thinking too well that night. That day I was like half asleep, and I figured out a little more about it since then, so I'm gonna make a video about it today. And so here I am. So how do you become one with everything? Well, for those who never saw the original video, basically what you do is you think of everybody that you see around you, or not even that you see around you, just everybody that you like hear of or think of or whatever. Just think of them as if they were you. But today, I'm going to add more to that. And basically what I'm going to add is whenever, you become angry or judgmental or whatever towards someone or something or whatever it may be, what you can do is use this technique. Basically, you imagine that you feel as if you are this person, and you just basically just try and feel what this person feels. If you're feeling annoyed towards this person, feel what this person feels. Or, just imagine, like they're saying, step in their shoes, that type of thing. Doing this consciously is, a way to, increase this oneness, this, way of being. And when you increase this oneness by, say you get annoyed at your phone or something, right? So just imagine that phone is you, and then that phone isn't actually well, not even that, is actually trying to annoy you, because then that would separate you from your phone. So just imagine that phone, as you feel that in your heart, right? So from that point, get the perspective of your phone. Basically, that your phone is not, annoying inherently or anything. That your mind is creating that. And you can do this with all kinds of people too. When you see when you become annoyed with somebody, or if you see a bunch of people in conflict or something, you can become one with all those people and feel what they feel. This increases, your love. It decreases your anger and suffering and stuff like that. So, and it starts to remove a lot of your ego from, how you do things. So, this is why it's important to try and, get this stuff out of your system, not by forcing it or anything, but by becoming one with everything. Because if you're one with everything, there's no struggle. Who's struggling? The one that is one with everything. Who's needing something? The one that is one with everything. It is everything. It doesn't need anything. It doesn't struggle with everything if it's one with everything. Who is sad? The one that is one with everything. The only reason why you're sad is because you separate yourself from other people. So you imagine that those people are, I don't know, leaving you or whatever. Who is lonely? The one who is one with everything. If that one is one with everything, then that person, knows no, loneliness, because it only has one person. And one person is everything. Who is negative? The one that is one with everything. Who is it complaining to itself? Who is it lonely with? Who is annoyed? The one that is one with everything? If it is one with everything, then what is causing its annoyance? Certainly not everything, because it is one with everything. Certainly not anything in that one, because it is one with everything. Who is, enslaved? The one that is one with everything? Because if it is one with everything, it's not enslaved at that point. Who is, bound by rules or laws? The one that is one with everything? Because the one that is one with everything is one with everything. It doesn't have any laws. This could be said for pretty much a lot of things. Who is one who is empathetic towards somebody? The one that is one with everything. If the one was one with everything, then it would be everything. Then it wouldn't be able to, in the same regard, who was. The separateness is useful to some extent, right? Because if you weren't separate from the one with everything, or if you didn't imagine that you were separate from the one that is everything, then you would be, wouldn't be anything. You'd be one with everything, so you wouldn't really know yourself as yourself, so you wouldn't be able to create yourself, and you wouldn't be able to recreate the idea of you being one with everything. So the separateness is necessary to some extent, but it doesn't have to control your life. It doesn't have to rule your life. And realizing this is freedom is what what is called. Some places, I guess you can call it, freedom from suffering, or moksha, or whatever they call it these days. You're free from the bonds of desire. Who's desiring? The one that is one with everything? Because if the one that is one with everything has no desires, because it is everything. Who is not free? The one that is one with everything, because it is one with everything. That means it is unlimited and free. Who's limited? The one that is one with everything? The one that is one with everything is unlimited and boundless and all this stuff. And that is the truth. That is us. We are one with everything. We just don't realize this because we've created this illusion of separateness. And there's a reason why we did this, right? We did it so that we could recreate ourselves anew as we, want to be, or as we chose to be, or whatever. But we can also go back into this infinite oneness by just, just feeling that you are one with everything, and living from that. Anyways, I may do more videos on this later, because I think this is actually probably the most important thing in a lot of ways, because a lot of suffering and pain and stuff like this happens because you you've separated yourself from the all. Not, you haven't actually separated yourself like in actuality, but you believe that you're separate, so you've created the illusion of separateness without really realizing that you did this. You didn't do it consciously, by the way. I'm not saying that you're doing this consciously. Oh, I'm separating myself. No, this is more of a unconscious way that you do things. Because, well, there's a lot of reasons why, but I might do a video on that too, so it can help you kind of figure it out, stuff like that. But anyways, this is the Wisdom Matrix. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I created a new channel today called Political Ideas and Thoughts. I'm not going to go over too much there. I'm just going to go over like political proposals and stuff like that, because I think it's a separate thing that really shouldn't be on this channel. Unless it has to. I mean, it's still going to be about the same things in a similar way, because, it's just another way of becoming one with everything. Sometimes to, become more and more one, you have to become separate so that you can create a paradigm that helps you become more one. And so that's how the cycle goes. It goes becoming a collective, becoming separate, becoming a collective, becoming separate, and then eventually you get to a point where you're like becoming one, and then you become separate again, then you become one with everything, and then it becomes separate again. And you keep doing this and doing this so that you can keep perfecting your ideas about how to become one, and how to, do the spirituality, and how to, live. So, this is the Wisdom Matrix, and I'll see you on the next video. As I said, you can, if you want to find this channel, don't worry about it. It's mostly just me trying to figure stuff out, from a political perspective. So anyways, this is the Wisdom Matrix, and if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.